bought my friendship bracelet bits from Hobbycraft. You can get, like I said, these in massive multi-packs on Amazon now. I'll make sure to link a few down below in it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Becky, and if you're new here then welcome, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video we are going to be making some DIY friendship bracelets. These are going to be great to pass around your friends this summer, or the Eras tour is coming to the UK, so if you are starting to make all your friendship bracelets to swap at that tour, then this is the video to watch. So without further ado, grab yourself a drink and let's get on with the video. Okay guys, I have got my trusty crafting case with me today. This was from Hobbycraft, I think it's about £5. I'll just tilt you down so you can see it a bit better. I bought my friendship bracelet bits from Hobbycraft, but you can get them from anywhere. You can get them from like Amazon, any stores like that. I've mainly got these big beads at the moment, but I do want to get some of the smaller beads just to make some like dainty like fillers, because these are more like standout statement beads, whereas I don't have any beads that are like continuous. You can also get chunky ones to make your bracelet making faster, because obviously small ones can be quite fiddly. So I'm going to pick those up. The charity shop down the road from us actually had some in, but it's Easter Sunday today, so it is not going to be open, so I'll go get it later. But I can still show you how to do it with the beads that I've got. So I've just got some generic like alphabet beads. I really liked the colours of these because they're kind of like pastel-y and also like dark as well. I've just got these gold beads in hearts, stars and some little round ones. And then also, these were a bit more expensive, but these little pink gems, which I just thought was so cute, and they're definitely giving me like Love It era vibes. So I've got those as well. I feel like these alphabet letters are giving like midnight vibes, because they're so like nice and dark and blue, and I don't know, it's just giving me that vibe. You can get, like I said, these in massive multi-packs on Amazon now. I'll make sure to link a few down below in the description box for you so you can easily find them. Then I also got this elasticated beading thread. This is 0.5mm and it's 25 meters long. I did pick this up from Hobbycraft as well, and I'll link the exact one that I got down below. It comes with a nice little like tab there, so you can secure your thread in it so it's not going to come loose when you're storing it in your crafting case. So this will be a really quick and easy craft, because I'll just show you to make one. It's going to be a really basic kind of looking bracelet. You can do it in like a wavy function, but I need the thinner beads to do that with. But if you do like this video and you want to see how to make the wavy version, I found a few on TikTok like tutorials. I've never done it myself. I've never even made this myself. So we're just going to dive straight in. This is very easy, very beginner friendly. I just thought we could have a nice chat and catch up as we're doing it. I'm going to start with, and I am in my like comfy tracksuit bottoms today because we're making friendship bracelets. We're having a chat, we're having a catch up. Let's just get comfy and cozy. So what I'm going to do first is start by just laying out all my gems in front of me so I can easily see them. So I'm just going to get some scissors and open these up. I'm not sure how many of each letter you like get in here. Now, me and my friend are going to make some of these together, and we didn't get tickets to the Eras tour, which is just really upsetting, but what we're gonna do is like Eras tour on a budget, because it's on Disney, isn't it? So we're gonna kind of have like a friendship bracelet making evening, pop it on the TV, and just probably get some like pizza or something in and have an Eras tour at home. We'll probably still get dressed up and do all our makeup, and we can just kind of make friendship bracelets before and then put it on. I just think that's going to be so nice. So that's what we're doing. But if you did manage to get Eras tour tickets, like congrats to you, because they are like gold dust. What you're going to start wanting to do, so I've laid out a few of them, I'll just cut open these as well. I'm going to keep the stars and the little hearts and gold beads in their bags. I've spread out the alphabet ones so I can easily see those though, so I can pick them up. The gemstone ones come in a nice little bag. I'll link the video because I did a Hobbycraft haul of loads of different bits that I got that I'm going to be crafting with. So I'll link that down below, and I got these in that video as well. So all the descriptions are in there. But what you're going to want to start doing is with your elasticated thread. So this is just some clear thread. You can get it in loads of different colours, but I've just gone for this plastic one because it's probably going to be the most durable. You're going to wrap it around your wrist. Now, if you're making these for other people, be conscious to add a bit on because it'd rather be bigger than too small because it's obviously stretchy, but it's not got loads of stretch to it. Now, I have really small wrists, so if I'm going to be making this for a friend, I'm going to want to make sure that I'm leaving a good enough gap. But I'll just make one for me first. So you want to make sure it wraps around your wrist like this, and then just leave like probably about 5 centimeters each side, I'd say, just so you've got enough to make sure you can tie the knot. And once it's got the beads on, it's obviously going to add a bit of bulk to it. So I'd say leave 5 to 6 centimeters once you've wrapped it around your wrist, just to make sure that you've got enough to work with, because if it is still too big, you can cut it off. You don't have to add that many beads on before you knot it. So I'm going to leave mine like that and trim this and put my elasticated string to the side. Now, I'm not going to tie a knot in the end of it because we're just going to knot it once we're done. So what I'm going to do is I am going to be running the half marathon in a couple of weeks. So what I thought would be really cute is to make me and like my little running club all matching friendship bracelets, just with like the initials on, so we can all be matching on the day, and we're all fundraising for a great cause. So I just thought it's just something nice, and then it's a little keepsake for us to all have. So hopefully I'm going to have enough letters to repeat this multiple times. So I need a G, R and a C because they're the initials of our running club. Okay guys, so I've just tilted you down a bit further because I've just had a look and I've realised that you couldn't see what I was doing on the work surface. So basically, to make the bracelet, you're going to want to cut, like I said, your thread to the size of your wrist. And then all I've done is I've just kind of laid out all the different beads on my work surface. So I've got out all my alphabet letters, I've got out my gemstones and my little ones here. I've got my initials of all the different things that I want on. So I've got the running club, I've got my initials, and I've got the half marathon initials that we're going to be doing. I really like this gold like aesthetic. I definitely, for the rest of the team, think I'm going to need to get those other smaller beads because I'm not going to have enough here to make them for everyone. But what I'm going to do is, now that I have measured it out, and this is how it was laid out as I was talking to you and you couldn't see, I am going to start just by threading on gradually the different initials. So I'm trying to think which is going to be the best way to work. So I'm going to work from the end and pop that on, and then I'm just going to feed them down. So if I lay this, just make sure that all your letters are going to be going on in the right way. So bring this forward. I'm just literally feeding it through this really fine strand. Now what I'm going to do, actually, this isn't working, it's moving. I'm just going to get a little bit of tape and tape the end of my bracelet down, because otherwise it's going to keep moving and I don't want to knot it. And then I'm going to bring you around here so you can see up close. Okay, so I've got my friendship bracelet here. Hopefully you could see me like beading it there. So I'm just going to see whether this fits around my wrist. You don't want to leave any space, so where you can see that I've got that space there, that's not going to be ideal because you're kind of not going to want to see that. So what I am going to do is take off these little bits here. I'm getting some more gemstones because I think these break up the gold nicely. I'm going to get some clearish looking ones as well. This is really fiddly, so I've just lost my bead. You can get like a toy. You can just slide it on and then you can just like shove it onto your elastic, and it's done like really quickly. But I do not have that. I don't even know really where you buy it from. I just saw someone use it once on TikTok. Now, because this is going to be joined, I don't want the two letters together, so I might just put like another little bead, like a little gemstone. Right, we're going to try this. This is a very snazzy friendship bracelet. It's a bit tricky to measure it on yourself. Right, I think that is going to be the perfect fit. Guys, what? Okay, so I'm going to remake this off camera. Yeah, so that is probably something to watch out for. Make sure that all your hard work doesn't just slide off before you add your knots into the end. So I'm going to redo this one, and then I'll show you how we're going to knot it at the end off camera. I'm going to put some Taylor Swift on to get me through making this now. Okay, I'm still missing an hour and a half, but I've just reused some from my existing bead collection here. Honestly, beads just scatter into like a million and one places. I don't think I'm ever going to find those. So what I'm going to do is I've just trialled it around my wrist, and I think it's going to be too tight to get over my actual hands. So I am just going to add another one of these like crystal beads on. Okay, like that. Now, I've seen a few ways to tie this. I've seen one person just do like a little knot like that and then go in with another two after it. But I'm not sure how tight that's actually going to keep it. But I think that's probably the only way to do it. So we'll go for that and see how it works. So I'm doing like a knot like you do when you do your shoelaces, followed by another one on top of it. I'm just going to use my teeth to keep it nice and tight. Then I'm going to go in, and I've seen it's like, so you're going to do like your normal loop through, but then before you pull it tight, I think they said you loop it through again. This is why also you need to leave some extra strands when you're making them, so you can make sure you're pulling it and you can get it nice and tight. If you do want to make sure it's secure, I've seen people go in with some super glue as well, just to hold it in place. But before I do any of that, I'm going to actually make sure that this can fit on my wrist. So you know what I mean about it being too small to go over my hand, but I don't want it really loose because I'm going to actually wear this when I'm running the half marathon. And then once you're happy with the size, I think this looks really cute. And then you can trim off these little extra bits. So I'm going to super glue that in place. I'll show you what this looks like up close so you can see it on my wrist. Now obviously friendship bracelets, you can make them in any different way, so you can add gemstones on them, you can go for gold, you can just go for like pastel colours. When I make them for everyone else in the run club, I'm probably not going to use this many gemstones or put like their initials or stuff on them, just because that'll end up being quite expensive, and the smaller, more basic beads are obviously cheaper to buy than these bags of gemstones. So I'll show you what this looks like. So guys, that is what this bracelet looks like. I think this is really cute. I really like this one. For me, it's very pink. It's very with my aesthetic. I love the gemstones on it as well. So I'm going to make some more of these for the rest of my running club. And then, like I said, me and my friend are probably going to make some to actually watch the Eras tour as well. So this was a very quick, short and sweet tutorial video for you. If you have got Eras tour tickets, I hope you have the most amazing time. And if you want to see more friendship bracelet making tutorials, please do let me know. I've seen some really cool variations to make friendship bracelets, whether that's with like cotton thread, with the beads with like a wavy effect. So do let me know down in the comments, and while you're down there, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button also. It is completely free to do, and your support means the world to me. So I'll catch you at the next one, guys. Thanks, bye!